What's going on, guys? Let's look at one of the most basic setups in my arsenal that, although it's not earth-shattering or groundbreaking stuff, these setups happen each and every single day and confirm more times than they don't. That setup is just the 30-minute opening range. So what we want to do, we want to look at the NASDAQ. We want to look at the first initial candle print of the day. Go down to your 30-minute time frame. Mark out the highs, mark out the lows. If we get a confirmation breakout or breakdown, we want to be involved in the trade. The only thing that we need to do as a trader after that is kind of manage. Are we looking for a scalp? Are we looking for, a little bit more of a longer move? What's that stop loss going to be? And what we're going to do is we're going to build a system around that 30-minute opening range that's going to make us more profitable more days than it's not. And how we can do that is by controlling our position size, controlling the number of contracts we're trading, controlling on if, a quicker scalp works better than maybe a longer hold. Sometimes maybe you need to see a break and retest and then go before getting in. Maybe you want to scalp big size, 4, 5, 6 contracts, and you want to get in there and take 2 or 3 points off the first initial break. There's many different ways that you can play it. I kind of do a little bit of both. Sometimes I'll size down a little bit. Maybe one contract, I'll look for that first initial break to happen. I'll allow it to pull back. And then from there, I'll get in on the second attempt. I'm going to show you that example. And then I'm also going to show you an example of where you can load up maybe 3 or 4 contracts, especially if you're on an eval. Maybe go 4 or 5 contracts and you can take 2 or 3 points, knock out these $200, $300, $400 trades very quickly. Do that each and every single day. Allow the days to pass and get passed on those valuation accounts. So what I have marked out here is a 30-minute opening range high. That's the red dotted line. We're going to go down into the 1-minute time frame because I want to quickly show you guys exactly how this played out. Now, today was a trending day. It was a fantastic day. There was multiple opportunities. Guys, when it's a trending day, I tend to get off of the 5-minute time frame. Again, this is just a side note. I tend to get off of the 5-minute time frame as much, and I go down to the 1-minute and the 2-minute because it's going to provide a little bit more areas of opportunity. When the market is a little bit more choppy, I like to play the 5-minute, okay? Or when it's not as trending as it is today. But if we look at what's going on here with the 30-minute opening range, you're going to see here the high of this 30-minute opening range. So this candle, right? Let me get out my other drawing tool here. This candle right here is the high in that whole formation, okay? So that's your 30-minute opening range high. That price, I can move this down so precise. This high is sitting at 22,267. So the first initial way you can play this is you can get in on big size, right? 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts. You can look for anywhere between 2 and 4 points, take profit. 2 and 5 points, take profit. And what you're going to do is you're going to get that order in. If you can get a stop buy order in there, fine. If you have to mark it in, fine. But as soon as we confirm the breakout, you're going to play the breakout true, okay? So when you play the breakout true, what you're looking for, back here, when you're playing the breakout true, what you want to do is you want to catch it as soon as we're breaking out through that level. Now you're going to see that this puts in a high all the way towards 22,281 from an entry point around 68, 69. So even if you got in a little late, let's say there's some slippage, let's say, you hesitated and you got in 2 or 3 points later, you could have still caught this for a good 10 points. Okay. Now, if you want to play heavier size, I don't recommend trying to snag 10 points, especially if you're playing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mini contracts. Let's just get in and get dirty and get 2 to 3 points on the thing, right? I like the sweet spot of 12 ticks, which is 3 points. If we can get in there on 3 points and we can trade 5 contracts, it's a hell of a trade. It's a hell of an opening trade, to be honest. The next way that you can play it is you can allow that candle to get broken. So here's your 1-minute break at 10 a.m. and then you can wait for a confirmation. So the confirmation would be getting in over 22,281 and a half. And when we confirm, it goes all the way up to 22,288. So again, another 2, 3 points, another 4, 5 points could have been taken off that second initial entry. Now you can definitely hold it, right? But again, just look at what kind of happened here on the 1-minute time frame. We chopped around, we came back down to the 30-minute opening range, we tried to hold, and then we broke through. This actually set up a beautiful 20 play here A lot of my guys know this strategy in Evolution Traders. Set up that 20 play, that's our stop loss, and you can ride that down into our linear regression, take profits, and happy. So there was multiple opportunities to take trades, but that was just one of them. And this trade setup right here is one that I want you guys to focus on, is the 30-minute open range. Focus on it. You can make money on this trade, whether you want to scalp it or you want to hold the move. Now, again, if you want to hold the move, I definitely recommend to use a previous 1 minute candle or even 5 minute candle as a stop. So in this particular scenario, if you were going to use the previous candle as a stop, your stop loss would be here. This does put in a nice little run up initially. If you look at what it kind of went from 68 all the way up to 88, I mean, this is a 20-point move. If you're not happy with 20 points on the NASDAQ in 3 minutes, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, want to capture 30, 40, 50-point moves, fine. This is probably not the best channel for you. I'm all for taking anything between 2-3 points all the way up to 20 points, right? All the way up to 15. That's my sweet spot. That's where I know I can get in on this market and I can make more winning trades than not if I do that, okay? Again, there's a lot of other setups here. I don't really want to go over all of them because I want to make separate videos for them, categorize them. This 30-minute opening range, it pays. It sets up something that sets up every single day, because every single day you're going to get a 30-minute candle. So you can definitely play this. If you guys want to practice it and you want to try it on an evaluation, right now Apex has got those 80% off deals per account on the evaluation. You can use code DAnthony and save 80% off. Again, we've only got about less than 48 hours before that sale goes away. Want to take advantage of it, take advantage of it. If you don't have to, so forth and so forth. But at least you can do is make leave here without don't leave here without putting a thumbs up on this button, right? On the button, right? Like, click the button. You see it. It's completely free to do it. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys all.